Hello guys, it is me again. Good to see you all again this evening. Guys, I've got a couple cords entangling each other, so I had to get them loose. But it is good to see you guys this evening. It is Friday, April the 30th, guys, last day of the month. And you could sure tell that the checks came out today, guys. I went to Walmart a while ago, and that's one reason I'm getting this done so late. And as my mama says, you couldn't stir them with a stick. So, actually, that's one reason, guys, I wanted to apologize to you guys that was maybe looking forward to a motorcycle vlog this evening of mine. I didn't get to do it. You know, if the weather permits it over the weekend, I'm going to try to do it. You know, they're giving thunderstorms for Saturday and Sunday both. So, you know, you never know. That's one thing about thunderstorms, though. You know, they may hit and they may not. Hope they don't. But that's one reason I didn't get to do it. Actually, I came home and I had to go to Walmart with Dad. He had to get a few things, and his knee's been bothering him the last few days. He's got arthritis in it or something, and he's wanting me to kind of go with him and help him. And plus, I needed a few things. I had to buy some bigger pants so I could start carrying one of my guns inside the waistband, and I had to buy a new belt. Had to buy some ammo, which I guess I didn't have to buy the ammo, but they had it, and so I wanted to get it while they had it. And had to buy soldering. Well, actually, I bought a mini torch. I needed a soldering iron, and they had one that was, it's actually a torch. You know, you can use a small, if you can get a small enough concentrated enough flame, you can solder with a torch. And this is so goofy, guys. Now, I know this is not necessarily a Walmart thing, or I don't think it is, but this made me so mad. Well, it didn't make me mad, it aggravated me. Stood in line for, you know, ever how many minutes waiting, and they had a young boy doing the checkout, which it had the sign up saying, you know, this cashier is underage, so he cannot sell some items or something like that. I said, well, I don't have any tobacco or, you know, anything like that. I never would have thought that a torch that you do work with, you know, that you that you're going to be using to unthaw a pipe with, or to do general contracting work with, would be something you had to be over 18 to buy. So we get up there after standing in line, and he gets it all done, and he's like, I can't sell you this. I'm like, what? He said, I can't sell you this torch. He says, well, I'm underage, I'm not allowed to ring it up. I said, well, okay, then whatever, I just won't take it. So then I said, well, I'll go back tomorrow and get it. So finally, actually, my dad suggested, because I had just paid for my ammo back in the sporting goods, he said, son, why don't you grab that torch, take it back to the sporting goods, and let that guy ring you up with it, because I wasn't about to get back in a line. By this time, guys, the lines were, you know, 10, 15 people deep. And, you know, of course, to me, that's bad management. You know, when you've got that many people there, when you're that busy and that crowded, and I think they had like 3 lanes open. I think it was 3, maybe it might have been 2 plus the tobacco lane. You know, that's crazy. You know, first of the month, might as well be around here, especially, you know, with all the check drawers, to have two or three lanes open. So anyway, I had to grab the torch and run back to the sporting goods, and of course, by the time I get back there, the guy's standing there on the phone talking, and on his cell phone, now not on the Walmart phone, not doing business, he's on his cell phone talking to somebody, and I didn't want to interrupt him, you know, I didn't want to be rude, so I stood there until the guy got off the phone. But anyway, I finally got everything done, and had to go to AutoZone and pick up a few things, and AutoZone's another one of the places I hate going. I hate cheap car parts, or no good car parts, I'll put it that way. Sometimes you have to buy them, though. Sometimes they're the only place in town that's got something. But anyway, don't get me started on AutoZone. I hate AutoZone about as much as I do Walmart. But in a small town like this, you know, that's all you got. You literally don't have anywhere else to go, as far as Walmart goes anyway. But anyway, guys, that's kind of the reason. And then after we left there, we had to go grocery shopping. So we had to go to Food City and shop. So I spent probably, man, I spent at least $200 tonight, maybe more than that. I did get paid today, and half my payday's already gone buying stuff. You don't know where it goes. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all. And I know I went all the way around the world to explain that to you, but that's why I didn't get my vlog. And you know, as soon as the weather straightens up good here, you know, where I can have some consistently pretty weather. You know, what we're having right now is 1 or 2 days of real pretty weather, and then 2 or 3 of nasty weather, and the temperature drops 25 degrees, and then it's just up and down so much you can't plan anything. You know, and I'm so busy right now, you know, between work and church. Everything I do, I have to plan it. You know, I don't have enough free time to just say, oh, well, I'm going to go get on the motorcycle for an hour or two. You know, every move I make has to be planned anymore, it seems like it. So, anyway, I'll get that, guys. Now to the important part, guys. Getting into God's Word. We're continuing on today. I think I'm in the right spot. If I'm not, it don't matter. This is where the Lord's put me. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 1. So here we go. Better is a dry morsel and quietness therewith than a house full of sacrifices with strife. A wise servant shall have rule over a son that causeth shame, and shall have part of the inheritance among the brethren. The fining pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold, but the Lord trieth the hearts. A wicked doer giveth heed to false lips, and a liar giveth ear to a naughty tongue. Whoso mocketh the poor reproacheth his Maker, and he that is glad at calamity shall not be unpunished. Children's children are the crown of old men, and the glory of children are their fathers. Excellent speech becometh not a fool, much less do lying lips a prince. A gift is as a precious stone in the eyes of him that hath it. Whithersoever it turneth, it prospereth. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends. A reproof endureth more into a wise man than 100 stripes into a fool. Guys, that's 10 verses. I hope this video's not already been too long. I know I rambled on a little bit tonight, but I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what's going on, why I didn't do my motorcycle video. I know some of you guys have not seen my motorcycle videos, and I think you'll like them. But anyway, guys, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow evening, good Lord willing. And you guys have a good night, and God bless. Bye.